Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play podcast. I'm your host, your DM, Alex. With me around the table, I have...
Rhett is Ben.
Dash is Valen.
Caleb is Simon.
And Milo is Ace.
And last we left at our adventurers, they had just escaped from the prison of pain in the city of Stonefall and crossed to the ocean of the inner seas to the lovely waters of Strelitzia to encounter the Festival of 1,000 Blooms. Let the adventure begin.
I think we should cut that one out. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't.
I'll just sync it up and post.
There you go.
We've had so many good ones for such a long period of time, I think is what it is.
I feel like it keeps it real. Like this is raw. This is
real
Inn at the End
podcasting.
raw.
real podcasting. Straight
You don't get a
can
reboot.
opening
This is
fully.
what all American white man podcasts are like.
Yeah, that's what we're
Every
going for.
single one of them.
Just one of them doesn't have a beard. He's got some scruff.
I did.
Ooh, that's
I
true.
Not a big
Today.
fan of this look. Now that you mention it.
All right, let's get these two guys married.
Somebody
How about
has
that?
to not look homeless here.
Yeah. Let's marry these two men.
So, you all had decided and had been brought to Viola. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
The mom.
His
The mom.
Yeah. we talked-
Tiala.
Tiala, thank you.
Tiala of the Palms of House Arce.
Thank you very much. That the other name I'm fairly certain has infiltrated my brain from another D&D something. I don't know. And you've been brought to your own quarters with the other members of the courts that are providing candidates to be betrothed for House Arce, for Prince William of the Palm. You know that the festival is going to be starting soon. Preparations of it are beginning today. Over the next few days, you will be sequestered with the others that are partaking in the same trial that you are, of the other two families of Dahlia of House Antares and of Greythorn of House Sandoval.
So are we all here, and like the people that are going to be competing against us are there as well?
The people that you are all directly competing with in each of your individual trials, you've all been grouped together.
Oh, so we've already been split up.
You've already been split up after the meeting with Coconut Bill's mom.
Okay.
After that, yeah, you're kind of taken off and sent to different little abodes on her property, on her estate.
Right.
If there's anything you would like to do during that time, you may, but it is assumed that you will be staying here, and not only is House Arce keeping tabs on you, but the other houses are as well. If you do something out of line, they might use that to their advantage to try and sway the Bill's mother.
Do we know that they're watching us?
It is fairly obvious,
Okay.
yes. To all but, the most absent-minded of people.
Okay, I want to chat up the people that I'm competing against.
Absolutely. Let me give you their names.
And also what they look like, preferably who's the biggest one.
I already know what's going to
brawny.
happen.
Yeah, I know. It's like clockwork.
So yeah, you're in a small estate. There are people there from House Arce, from Bill's house, and the two other rooms you kind of find out are being occupied by Stelka Jend of House Antares.
Stella.
And
Stelka.
No.
Kriya Snom of House Sandoval.
Not. Okay. I go and knock on their doors. Like, I run back and forth and knock on each of them, so they both come at the same time.
I would say that Kriya comes out first, opens the door kind of as you're running towards the other one, and greets themselves. Says, "Hello, were you knocking?"
Is she big?
She's tall, elven, so
She busty.
I don't know how busty, but
I mean, elves.
well-fed gal
yeah,
for sure.
general
Well-fed. Corn-fed gal.
You're a regular old corn-fed elf woman.
Regular old
I
corn
give her a
husker.
finger. I'm like, 1 second. I go and knock on the other door.
Sorry, and shuts the door.
No, come back.
And you knock on the other one again.
I like that this might be the trial of eloquence. How do you get them all to open their doors?
The other one is opened. You see standing there a tall male elf, dark kind of reddish clothes on. Says, yes.
Is it like a masculine dude or like a lady dude?
It's an elf, so has some androgynous features.
And the other one's
sure.
an elf too. Yeah, but he's a
Here's
man.
the thing:
He's a male elf.
most every person you've seen here, other than the pirates and the people you've brought, are elves.
I bunch up my fist and I like look him dead in the eye. And I'm like, so
What?
So,
Why are you here?
I don't like to look around. So it's fortitude trial, right?
You're competing in the trial of fortitude.
Yeah, I've got a lot of fortitude.
It seems like it.
So tell me about your family. Like, what do you offer, Mr. Coconut, Mr. William Bill, the captain? I call him
It's a good name.
because we have a close relationship like that.
Fantastic. Good to know. Thank you for the information.
One with formal titles.
So how do you know the captain?
I do not care to know the captain.
Oh, so you have no interest in the family, or you're just here for the fun of the battle of wits and minds?
Yes.
I clench up my fist.
Why are you holding something?
No,
It's hard to see down there.
I don't.
Zing.
Zing.
Are you calling me short?
No, it's very far away. So I didn't know if maybe you were holding a gift for me or something.
I've got a gift for you. I'm gonna give it to you later,
Okay.
and I don't think you're gonna like it, but you're gonna deserve it.
It seems like maybe that seems like an empty threat. I will be waiting for my gift later.
Yeah.
Have a good one. And shuts the door.
And Ace kind of balls his fists, and he turns around. He walks towards the other door, and he goes to knock.
She's like already had it kind of like opened it back up.
No,
and was like watching.
no. And I turn around and clench my fists, and I walk to my room.
Okay. Goodbye. I'll see you at the trial. I think we see each other. I don't remember. I'll see you then.
I beat up some pillows.
You beat them up. They're so soft though. They take a hit. They take a hit real good.
I gotta fluff them up many times.
You've increased their capacity by like 10%.
That sounds like a nice pillow.
Would anyone else like to meet the people they are going to go to trial against?
No.
All right.
I would like to observe from afar if I can maybe scope out at some social gathering that happens beforehand.
I would also like to do it afar using the spirits that haunt me.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, we'll go over. We'll see. We'll see what Simon does first, and then
Okay.
we'll go to your spirits. What are you wanting to do?
I want to be where the people are.
There's some people here at the kind of communal area that you're in.
Is that Rent?
No, it's fucking Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Same thing.
yeah. I mean, they're pretty similar.
Both got songs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I can picture it.
What trial were you doing, Simon?
Truth.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The truth.
You do know. You find out the names of the other two of House Antares. Dahlia is Shiara Mysef, and of House Sandoval is Sembar Tulip. You're in a nice, comfy area. There are members of House Arce that kind of keep tabs on you as you're going about. You you don't think you don't get the impression that you are allowed to leave the little area you're in. But you have a view of the bay itself. If anyone wants to sneak out, you may.
I think actually Simon would probably, in his sweet innocence, want to go and introduce himself. So, what was the first name?
Shiar.
Shiar, that's right. Simon walks over, drink in hand, maybe with another drink in his other hand.
Sure. Yeah, if you want, you kind of take the time. You're gonna be here a few days. You find when they're like reading out in the common area and are kind of like reading to themselves.
Yeah,
and you come over with a drink.
Yeah. So reading the scene, I would bring a tea. Fancy a tea?
They look to you and they're like, "Oh yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please sit."
Oh, thank you. My name's Simon.
Simon
Monroe. Yes.
Simon. Oh, fantastic. Good to meet you. You are representing. I don't know the man's name.
Brooch.
Brooch.
Close enough.
Anywhere in particular?
MacQuiltons.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought it was obvious. The MacQuilton.
MacQuiltons. So
Yeah.
so sorry. I do not know this man or his cohorts, which you appear to be. Good to know.
Yeah.
It is always nice meeting new people.
So am I to understand this correctly? You're going to be participating in the conflict of truth?
The trial of
The
truth.
trial of
festival.
truth.
Yes, I am. You as well, it seems.
Yeah.
Have you participated in one before?
No, I haven't.
No. Oh.
But I don't have a dishonest bone in my body.
Well, I don't. Maybe they won't have to use the magic then.
Oh, magic? I'm sorry, what?
They utilize a bit of magic to make sure that the truth is what is espoused to Lady Tiara.
So you've participated before? Is that what I'm gathering?
I have spoken on behalf of many in my days, and I have witnessed the festival a number of times.
Interesting. Let's have a little warm-up session.
Absolutely. Would you like me to kind of give you a test?
Yeah.
of it?
So how about I ask you a question, you answer truthfully, and then I will return the favor.
Oh, I see. Now, I would be interested in perhaps asking you questions, but I would let you know I am not here to divulge information that might benefit your party. I am here to make sure Lady Dahlia is the betrothed.
Fair enough. If you'll indulge me and ask me maybe a couple of test questions,
Of
maybe
course,
something
of course.
similar.
One I heard last festival, as the question was, what is your deepest desire?
Long pause.
And they just kind of sit there drinking tea,
yeah.
just...
And Simon actually like pours some more water to steep the tea because he knows he's taking a long time. I'm sorry. All I can think of are my deepest fears.
Oh, I see. So you desire fear.
No,
This
I desire.
is good to know.
I guess I.
Oh,
I just
savage,
yeah.
dude. You're losing.
I know.
There's not even magic involved.
I desire to keep those I love near and safe.
Oh, I see. This is why you are so far away from your home that I've never heard of. Then you
I have
have come across the oceans to this place.
I have some very close companions with me.
It is good to have close companions with you, I would say.
I would give my life for them.
I see. I see. So they keep you around to protect them.
Well, I like to think so. I don't think that they would.
It is good. It is good to have people to protect you.
Yeah,
I have a mini bodyguard when I go out and about. It is much safer that way.
Got you, dude.
I don't
Come
care.
on, Simon.
No, this is
swing back.
fun. This is fun. I'm not here to
get him.
Hey, I'm here to just tell the truth. I'm not here to fight anybody, okay?
Simon probably doesn't even realize that he's insulting him.
He's enjoying this.
Let the truth be a big old thing that he wallops on himself on. You can do it.
No, I can't.
Give it to him. He's disrespecting
Yeah.
Quilton.
All right, give me another.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, this is a betrothal ceremony, a festival. So, they're probably going to ask you what you think of your candidate. This brooch.
Yeah. Well, I think it's brooch.
I've never met the man,
Yeah.
so.
It is brooch.
Okay, good. I just always get it confused between brooch and brooch.
Brooch. God damn it.
Brooch is the sister.
Yeah.
Brooch is the one
Yeah,
you've been
Brooch.
hanging out with
Brooch.
for your entire lives.
Brooch.
Alex got us.
He's like, I'm gonna make them learn this. I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question? I got distracted.
Oh, of course. Fairly complicated, I know. What would you say is a good quality of this brooch? Why would they be a good fit for
Yeah.
the betrothed?
He's selfless, and he will, even if it means risking his own life, he will help others.
I see. So can be swayed by those he loves. This is good to know.
Now, I feel like I'm giving you a whole heap of information.
And I appreciate every
Yeah,
ounce of it.
I know. I feel like I need to insist that maybe you answer the same two questions.
I must insist that I do not want to reveal my cards before the ceremony.
I grab the cup of tea from his hand and I take it.
How
I say-
rude. I see how the people of Quilton are. And continues reading their book.
Tea ain't free, buddy. And I walk away.
All right.
And I guess I'll meet the other one too.
Yeah. You saunter off to
With the same cup of tea.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that first interaction
It was
really
good.
well.
That was my warm up, guys.
I've never seen Alex trounce somebody so hard.
I've never had
come right back
the
for
stage
more.
like this, so just wait.
you saunter off over to the balcony. You see there the other member, Sembar, is shorter than most of the elves you've seen, but good build to him. Stout for an elf. Just enjoying the waves. It notices you approaching and says, "Oh, hello there.
Hello.
You're the other. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't remember what Greg was telling me. The other one that's not Dahlia's family.
The other one, the MacQuiltons.
The MacQuiltons. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. How's good to meet you.
Yeah, and I kind of shrewdly offer the half-sipped cup of tea that I just took.
Thank
from
you very
young guy.
much. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They start
You're,
drinking.
you're awfully stout for an elf.
Oh well, yeah. I would say I'm sure I'm on the shorter side. Sure.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
that all about?
I people are just different sizes.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You're tall. I haven't met a lot of cat folk, tabaxi.
Furry.
Okay, sure.
That?
That's what that was.
That's what that symbol is. Because that's what I
That's
do
how
when I
pet
want
my
to
cat.
How big is she?
pantomime furry to
Furry.
people. I do this.
Yeah. Oh, they're so furry.
You're not very furry. What's
Yeah, this is great for a podcast.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're making
absolutely.
squeezy motions.
yeah?
Squeezy.
So the last person I was talking to that will be seeing in the
They were a huge
trial
bitch.
of truth. They have had some experience in this. Have you been here before?
I've been in the bay. The bay.
The trial of truth.
I haven't done a trial of truth before. I've been at. I think I caught one of these festivals last time. Didn't see most of the events.
Can I do an insight on this?
Yeah, you can roll insight check. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Simon's learning. Should have incited the other guy.
No, he just straight up had me. It's there's no insight
Had
needed.
him, though, when he's all like, oh, I have many bodyguards. You'd be like, oh, so you never stuck your neck
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I can tell your hands are very soft. That would be a 10.
A 10. You get the sense that they're being truthful.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, checks out.
They're kind of like recalling, that time, maybe in a bit of shame because they, spent their time having fun rather than preparing for today.
Right.
So yeah, you get a sense that they're telling the truth.
So who are you going to be going up on behalf of?
Oh, my buddy Greg. Graythorn Sandoval.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. We do work kind of in the interior of the continent. You guys aren't really from around here. We trade out east.
Okay.
We do some work out there. So we don't get to come around here very often. So when we do, we like to have fun, but we're
That's interesting.
Greg's wanting to marry this guy. I haven't met him
You
before.
don't seem fully on board.
Well, I don't know. It's just I haven't met the guy, William.
Yeah.
So it's something Greg.
Well, I have
wants.
to tell you, the person that I represent in these trials actually has an established relationship with Coconut William.
I see. Gotcha. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like then. Yeah.
Well-
I mean, Greg and William apparently go way back. Like they grew up a bit together.
Okay.
That was before I met Greg.
Right.
But apparently, boyhood crush kind of thing,
Yeah.
and didn't
I
work
get that.
out, and
Yeah.
heard the news, and now we're doing this thing. So.
Interesting.
So we'll see. It'd be
So
a good.
Greg's all in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's real excited
Okay.
about it.
And you?
Um,
You're on board?
I'm here to help. Really, that's
Okay.
what I'm here for.
Can I ask you something a little more personal?
Sure. Yeah.
I lean in close and I ask, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you actually wanting to see true love happen? And how much is it that you just want Greg to win?
Well, I mean, I'm just here to help Greg. Really, I guess I don't really care about true love for others.
Okay, I take my cup of tea back and I walk away.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
it's good meeting you.
Yeah. I'll see you in the trials.
Okay.
I'm getting the impression one group is cool and the other group is not, and I didn't talk to the cool one.
I don't know. They seem pretty cool.
You talked to the housekeeper from the bird Anybody seen that
Hank
movie?
Azaria.
Hank Azaria.
Oh yeah.
He's
That's
amazing.
the
But you talked to the straight version of Hank Azaria in that movie.
He wasn't
Robin
straight in
Williams?
that.
No, he talked to the straight version of the housekeeper.
yeah.
You know what? Thank you,
He
Dash.
knows what you're- he knows,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Oh.
you, Dash.
He's just joking.
Yeah, he was.
Are we all going to thank Dash one-on-one?
Yeah. That's how.
I'm just an idiot. That's all. I'm just an idiot.
What's the medicine he gives? Spirin.
Spearin.
It's aspirin with the A crossed out.
Yeah.
It's Spirin.
You have to take your
Yeah.
Spearin.
Spearin.
Oh, so good. Spirits.
film. Yeah.
You wanted to do something with your spirit.
Well, yeah, because Ben is not gonna. He's not gonna go do what these other guys did. But I'm constantly hounded by
Get
spirits, right?
humiliated.
And I figure that I have the ability to, talk to them in some way because I can send messages via the message cantrip via the spirit. So maybe I just hey, just go take a look for me and come back. Don't actually deliver a message. You know what I'm saying? Just
Gotcha. Go ahead and give me some sort of check.
The spirits said what?
Spirit say what?
spirit say what?
I would imagine
Underwear?
wisdom or charisma based.
Oh, well, I rolled an 18, but if it's what? Charisma based? What? I mean,
So I'll give you wisdom or charisma, and if you want to add a proficiency for some reason, you let me know what you think
Hey, I
works.
didn't get that.
look, what do we want to persuade the spirits?
If that's the route you want to go.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, feels like cheating, but That would be a 23.
23. All right. You go in persuasion.
Stupid spirits.
So you are in a similar place. A nice. This one's a bit more subterranean, a bit deeper into the estate itself. It's nice and cool down here. You know, it gets a little warm up top. But you take a moment. You try and connect with the spirits that are around here. And I say, yeah, with a 23, you get this intense feeling of a spirit, of a soul that has gone, to the other side. And you feel it in the room with you. You know, you can
feel
ask,
it in the room with you.
spirits to go do things, part of the mechanics of your character, but you're at least getting
Hong Kong.
you're getting a sense of
Come on, Rhett, play.
of something
Will, shut the fuck up.
fairly, intense in here. A strong connection, if you will.
If you're listening and you're so inclined, I need a favor. Happy to return it, given the opportunity. I'm here on behalf of my friend, if you can call him that, and on behalf of the integrity and honor of my friends and family in Quilton Bay. I need to know what I'm up against. I don't exactly have a people-pleasing face. Maybe you can go check for me.
So yeah, you utter those words out into the room, and it feels like, the words are almost reflected back towards you, and you get this sensation, this like feeling of someone coming into your house, asking you for your things, and then realizing that it's not a person, but a cat that has wandered in and is just looking for a bowl of milk. You get that, that's the sensation you get as you speak these words out, and they come back. And kind of as you do, you see apparate just the shimmer of this older elven figure who's just kind of sitting in one of the chairs looking over to you. You kind of hear them speak as, just this far away voice, like the spirits have where they're right here, but their voice seems like it's, miles away. It says, you come to participate in the festival.
I have, yes.
And an outsider from Quilton, nonetheless.
A long ways away, I'm led to believe.
Not as far as you might think. I've seen many of the festivals here. My time in this bay is not done, and I'm excited for another one. I can help you. What do you want to know? You should be in top form, as it is respectful of all involved.
I plan to be. With your help, of course. Perhaps you could help me understand what the Trial of Spirits is.
The Trial of Spirits, I see. Okay. Have you ever communed with the elements of nature?
Perhaps once.
All right. That is good. They like to keep it secret, what goes on in the chamber. But it's nothing much. The grand elements of this bay, who protect us, come and see you. They sniff, they poke, they prod. You are meant to gain their favor. But spirits are not like you and me. They are what they are. It is hard to explain. If they are fire, then they are hot and quick. But if they are warm weather, they are slow and oppressive. I forget who is currently taking the mantle of each but just try to imagine who you would be if you were them. And make yourself friendly to what you see.
Friendly. What about the others participating in the trial?
Wish them good luck. The trials are meant that each is to stand alone, where their strength alone adds to their strength together, and their strength together adds to the whole of the people here.
I can do that. Well, I thank you. It's not many in this place that would lend me the aid that you have.
And not many are able to so simply have a conversation with me anymore. So thank you. And I'll be watching. He kind of disapparates that sheen, just goes back the other way, and you still feel kind of that odd presence has moved elsewhere, but is still nearby.
That was fucking enthralling.
Some old elf ghost. Valen, would you like to do anything with your little area you're in?
Kind of. Sorry, I was just watching him trying to open this beer on the side of his chair. It was really funny. Yeah,
If it's a right angle, not
I
thought
maybe I could be really
am I in a room with all the other people?
it's kind of a number of rooms that are attached to a common area.
Okay.
And so you have your own private area and then this communal area as
All
well.
right. Well, in the communal area, I kind of want to observe kind of who's in there.
Yeah.
And I want to make maybe a perception check to see who seems the most nervous.
Gotcha. Yeah. You spend a bit of time. Go ahead and if you want to do a perception and an insight check more for how nervous somebody is.
Okay. Well, it's the same roll for me.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
Then yeah, just the one roll, and I'll give you.
That's
some
an
info.
18.
18. So there's two. It's the same thing. Two other people. There's on Dahlia's team Edgar, and on Sandoval's team Squalia.
Edgar and Squalia?
Yeah. Is that right? Do I have those names right?
I don't know.
Oh yes, I see what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, Edgar and Squalia. Squalia is definitely the more nervous of the two. Edgar seems to be going over papers, looking at books and going over papers, secluded away from, prying eyes. If you try and kind of get a look at what they're doing, they kind of close things up and go about their business. The other is, writing things down, tossing them, writing things down, seems kind of unsure of what they're putting together. But they both seem to be working on whatever poem they are wanting to recite at the trial.
Okay. Yeah, I want to saddle up next to Squalia as she's writing. How tall is she?
She's probably about 6 foot.
Cool. So I'm 6'4", so I'm bigger than her.
Okay, you're bigger.
It's important. So I'm imposing. But I'm going to come up kind of from behind and kind of peer over her shoulder and be like, oh, I see you're hard at work on this.
Oh, yes.
This trial.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to come up with some good rhymes. It's tough.
Your poetry, right?
Right, yeah.
Yes. And how's the dance coming?
Dance?
Yes, the dance portion. There's a dance portion.
I did not.
I'm sorry.
Realize.
You did not realize there's a dance. And
Go
I
ahead
say
and
it kind of out loud.
Give me a deception check as you do that.
He's clearly telling the truth.
Yeah, I knew about the dance.
That's an 11.
An 11. You see Edgar catches wind. Hears this, kind of looks over and chuckles to themselves. And they go back to their work. And Squalia's just at a loss. Just I didn't realize. Like, is the dance part of what it needs to be connected to what you're saying? Like as you're doing the movements of. I don't know if some of my spells have a somatic component. Does that need to be part of it?
Oh, heavens, girl, that's not good. But here's what I'll do, because I love friendly, healthy competition. I'll give you a few pointers.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So is it meant to be a part? Is it separate, or is it something that's part of the reciting of the poem?
It is.
It
now,
seems tough to add those into the spell.
No, this trial. I'm well versed in trials. Now, this trial, especially with one of this such a romantic nature of eloquence, right? The dance is both part of it and also not part of it. It is both during and a part. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, sure. It's kind of like the idea of the dance should be in everyone's mind.
Yes,
but not on their eyes.
There's a dance of the physical form and a dance of the verbal form.
I see.
Do you see what I mean?
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And she's like trying to you see her kind of move a little bit.
No,
just
more
of it.
Yes,
More. Okay. And then but then I have to say, well, I have to. Well, no,
let your words
word
come around with your hands
in
and then out
into the words.
Yes, this is great.
This episode is why we should be streaming.
I was just thinking
100%.
that.
Yes, no, I think this is going to be really, really good.
I'm just relieved you
okay.
didn't say let the words come through your hips.
I gotta nail this down.
You should
and
you should practice, because
and then practice. Yeah.
Yes.
How
how
I'll
long?
be on the balcony for a bit.
How long is your poem, or are you planning it to be?
It is. She kind of looks at what she has. A couple of papers. I'm going for 5 lines.
5 lines?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
I was thinking 4, maybe. More.
Brevity is the soul of wit, so maybe 1.
That's 1. That's tough.
It is, but
Because you need to have 3 spells, right?
sure, yes.
Yeah.
You do need to have 3 spells.
3 spells. 1 line. That seems tough. I think I gotta.
Okay, maybe 3 lines.
Maybe 3 minimum.
3 minimum, 4 max.
For max.
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Soul of wit. Thank you so much.
Of course.
This is my first time doing one of these, and
Ooh, it's scary, yeah.
a little terrifying.
Yes. It's okay. I've done several of these for many suitors
God, I
across
see.
the world.
Oh, you just kind of been brought in for this stuff.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an expert, actually.
That's okay.
I've
Tough
gotten,
competition.
I
huh?
know. I've gotten several people married.
Oh, amazing. Well, good job. Good,
Thank you. I know.
That's great.
You should be impressed. It is impressive, the thing I just told you.
It's.
He's a fucking rigger. They just bring in.
I get people married.
I get them trials done.
All right. Well, best of luck.
You as well, yes. And she continues writing on. And later on, you see her kind of practicing movements out on the balcony.
And I smile to myself because I've done a job well done.
Fantastic.
I almost wouldn't doubt if, while he was out doing his thing in our 3 years or whatever, if he was out there marrying bitches.
Yeah. I secretly actually was doing this.
That's something I do.
I mean, he is part of an ordained.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They're like, oh,
Probably
look,
grab the spell ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, if nothing beyond that, getting to know the people around the festivals is approaching. The days leading up to it, you see people around the bay are putting up colorful flags, decorations. You
Rainbow
smell the
flags.
smell of food.
Is it several days?
It's several days.
At one point, I'm gonna poop in a bag and put it outside that guy's door and knock on the door.
What are you?
No, he's not.
15.
He's
And
not
then you're
going to
gonna
do
run?
Yeah, and run.
And try and hide.
And I don't want anybody to see me.
Okay, so give me a stealth
that.
check.
No, he's not doing He's not doing that.
Ace is doing it, man. He's so pissed.
What is Ace?
He can't punch him in the face, so he's got to do something.
14 years old.
Yeah.
I haven't pooped in a bag and left it on somebody's porch since I was 14.
I've never done
I
that.
have never done
in my
that.
life.
I got a 19.
A 19.
You just didn't grow up in a small town.
Clearly.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh, they see a small
And,
halfling with a huge glaive. Oh, Alex gets to pull from the bag. Yeah, we got a shit ton of things in the bag, so reach in. There's one thing I hope Alex gets in that bag. Like, I bought it thinking of Alex.
There's so much.
He probably won't get it, though. There's so many things.
Somebody just tell me when to stop, and whatever I'm like on is what I'm going to stop on.
You got to trust your instincts.
No, I
That's
can't.
The only way.
5,
feel the thing
4,
that you're
3, 2, 1.
What is a piece of paper? Yes. Read the following phrase aloud to receive your prize. Caleb, we should hang out more.
No. Is he gonna hug you? Run, Alex, run!
I gotta get out of here.
Where is he going? Why was
Caleb
one of
just
the
left
prizes
the table.
in his car? I put
gonna
a
be-
giant tube in the bag that everybody can see.
It's gonna be an N64 with two controllers.
It's weird
and
that in
Smash
order
Bros.
to get your prize, you have to tell him we should hang out more.
Caleb, we should hang out, and specifically Caleb.
Oh no, we're doing cutouts. I have a Rod Stewart cutout to put in the bag now.
this?
What is this?
Who is it of?
I'm
What?
so curious right now.
Show it to everybody.
Oh my god. This is going up immediately in the house and is going to live there for so long.
What is it? Justin Bieber!
It's Justin Bieber, baby. Holy crap.
Hold that up. Hold that up. I'm
I'm
so sorry.
so
We gotta
glad.
get a picture of this.
Young Justin Bieber too.
Yeah, it's a super young Justin Bieber.
This was like right around when Baby came out, like well before Ghost. Have you guys heard Ghost?
This is
That
right
shit
around
sucks
when he
so
was a
hard.
baby.
Justin Baby.
We have
Baby.
I wouldn't have known who that was, so I'm glad that Alex got it.
we have a history of cardboard cutouts living in the house.
Oh, dude.
We haven't had one for a while, so I'm so glad that this is
I got an Obama.
Obama.
That's I put it in the basement when we moved in. Scared the fuck out of me like 18
very
times, and I
nice.
finally was like, "No, this needs to go somewhere else." I'd go in the basement and like flip online, but
Yeah, I know why it was scary.
and I have a Rod Stewart that I put in my
Rod Stewart,
windows.
A coworker gave me a mini me one of mini me. And
What's that? Okay, anyway, keep going.
Despicable Me.
And
You know that
I
show?
put it in the shower and we had frosted
right?
glass at that time. So I closed it. And I almost got divorced
That's funny.
That's
Really.
good stuff. That's good.
because all you see is this blurry, like short little figure.
White shape.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
We had Iron Man from Iron Man 2
Ooh.
for a long
the
time.
good one.
so
yeah,
often
yeah.
in the corner, and it was always terrifying when you walk in there and you didn't notice it.
It's
like,
Especially
what's
you've been,
Obama?
like,
And the
you know,
the other was
couple hours.
Penny from The Big Bang Theory. That we got at FYE for $3.
Nice. I got
that
all
got-
of my.
You got ripped off.
That got chopped up at some point. Like her head, it was
big
just her head
Oh, bummer.
in the garage for a while.
I got all of mine from Borders books when they closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Back to the game.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Now that I've won,
Maybe
my
I'll
Justin
cut this.
Bieber
I'll cut this and put it all in the metagame.
There we go.
I'm so glad that I'm glad that somebody got that, but I'm even more happy
so
now
happy,
that I
yeah.
know that you have a
I would have been jealous
cardboard
if someone
cutout fetish.
fetish. Yeah, I think you can call it that.
All right.
So, Ace, you shit in a bag.
What a great cutback.
Now roll a 20. See if you pull it out.
It's not a paper bag, right? There's not paper bags easily available.
Yeah,
so it's like
they
a
don't invent
burlap
those yet.
Yeah,
bag.
it's like a sack.
It's a sack.
Potato sack.
That is.
Should I roll for what I ate the day before?
No, absolutely.
Plus, how big
not.
are halfling
No.
shits? You know what I'm
They're
saying?
huge.
You put it in front of
You ever
the
seen
door.
Jurassic Park?
You knock on the door. You run away. And kind of like as you're getting into your room, and
I
it's like
definitely
it's
peek.
dark. You peek a little bit, and as you peek out, you see in the hallway that that they're coming back through the hallway, and they have been there the whole time. and they just look over at you and look over at it, and you see the bag just move from their door
Suddenly Simon
to
isn't
your
feeling so
door
bad.
as like a magical hand moves it across. And about halfway through, it just starts kind of like, it's a little slower, and there's a streak.
Yeah.
And then they walk into their room. With a natural 20 on their check, that's how that goes down.
I pick up the bag and I throw it out.
And kind of as you're picking up, you hear it's like, I think those are supposed to be set on fire before you do the knocking. And they close the door.
Face on fire. Stupid.
The rest of the bay, though, during this time erupts into festivities. You all are participating in kind of the depths of this festival, what this festival, is supposed to be representing. The layers just outside of that are like dealing with all the things around it. And then the layers outside of that are these people that have an excuse to let go for a little bit. And so the whole place is just having fun. And you can see, out in the water, people are swimming and eating and dancing and having a good time while you all have to stay sequestered in your little areas.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.